Okay, so today I'm showing you a hive box that I put a swarm in on August 4th. Today is August 29th, and the video sequences that I'm showing here were taken in on the 28th, so just yesterday. Bringing in pollen, it's a healthy colony, but look at the landing board. It's got mud and dirt on it, and some of the paint's been scraped off, so what's that tell you? Somebody's visiting this hive at night, and look at this dirt patch underneath. You know what that is? That's a skunk. So skunks come to beehives, and I thought I had them beat because I raised my beehives well off the ground, and I know that skunks don't want to expose their underbelly, so I thought the problem solved. Now we have 10 colonies in this apiary, and this one's getting most of the attention. So in this video, we're actually going to see the skunk. That's right. We're going to take a close look at this dirt patch. You can see his little footprints are all over it. So it looks like he's visiting every night. So in this video, my plan was to go out at night and set up a trail cam. Notice he hasn't been eating underneath of that colony, because that colony, let's be honest, would sting him silly. Now, of course, my segue here, we're just going to take a look at my sunflower patch. This was videoed yesterday, and the sunflowers are coming out strong. Everybody's bringing in pollen like crazy. So this is fantastic. We don't want anything eating our bees, right? So I decided I'll take a red LED flashlight, and I'm going to take a Bushnell trophy cam out. I'm going to set it up and see if I can't video the skunk. Guess what happened? Here he is. I went out there with my red flashlight, and you can see that center of it spotting on the corn in the background. I was about to set up my trophy cam when what happens? The skunk comes right out of the cornfield, goes right up to the hive and starts going to work on the bees while I'm kneeling down here. By the way, I'm about 10 feet from this hive. I'm in spraying distance from the skunk. So I just decided to stay quiet, and because I'm using a red filtered light, the skunk has no idea that I'm even here. So what's he doing? He walks up to the hive, he vibrates the hive, scratches at the bottom, scratches at the landing board, then he drops down right away, and any bees that come out, bees can't navigate well at night, so if they land in the grass, he's eating the bees that land in the grass, and that's what we're watching. Bee lands in the grass, he runs over, grabs it, and munches it right up. There goes another one. He's got one on his tail, too. So this is important behavior because I want to see it. He jumps up here. He just touches the landing board. He doesn't spend any time up there. He doesn't want him stinging his face, and then look at his little front feet going. He gets that bee, rolls it around a little bit on the dirt, and then he eats it. So this is a male skunk. As I said before, I'm in squirting distance, so I'm not going to yell at him or anything. But he's very keen, very fast, very agile. We see skunks walking around, we think they're just waddling around and they're not very good. Here he's being stung by a bee, thank goodness. And he eats it off of his fur and goes right back into hunting mode. So he disturbs the front, the bees fly out. This actually should have been the first sequence because it's when I walked out there, and rather than position the trail camera, I just turned it on and handheld it, and that's how we got the sequences we have. If you want to see what trail camera I'm using or the LED light, it's in the video description. This is a behavior I've wanted for a long time. Look, he just touches it really quick. The response to the bees is to zoom out, and then they land on the grass, then he hunts them down. They don't have very good eyesight, except for things that are very close. Look at him, he's scratching at the bottom of the colony, which vibrates it. And then you see the response on the landing board, the guard bees come out. And the bees are at a big disadvantage here. But, because when they fly out, they lose their way. If you were in the bee yard, as I am here, and you use a white flashlight, you're a target. The guard bees are going to go straight at whoever's holding a white flashlight. You're going to be stung, there's no question about it, just even walking through at night with a white light. But a red flashlight, you can sit right there and observe everything. They don't seem to even know that you're there. And unless I made a noise, the skunk is clueless that I'm here. He's so focused on the food. What should you do about the skunk? Trap him? Shoot him? I'm saying no. And that's because the number of bees that he's actually getting is not very high. This skunk is coaxing the bees out of there, but I notice he's getting one about every 10 or 15 seconds here. And the entire duration from start to finish of his visit to the beehive is about 10 minutes. So he's not wholesale eating mouthfuls of bees. He's getting them one at a time, and he's getting the guards that fly out. He's still got one in his tail there. And so it's not like he's not as devastating as a bunch of hornets or wasps attacking the colony, for example. Look at him go. Then he backs up, waits for one to land in the grass, and he runs up and gets it. Now sometimes I notice he's rolling the bees with his paws. At other times he gets them on the blade of grass and he just chews them straight. He doesn't roll them around or kill them first. And he chews them right off of his fur and chews them up and swallows them. So he's eating live bees. There goes one. Look at him get it. Now that one he rolls around a little bit and then eats right away. Now because I'm hand holding the trophy cam, which normally would be static mounted, we're getting lots of sequence. He's got to be right there. Now watch. He gets a hold of that, gets it on the ground, eats it right away. See him chewing? So he didn't roll it first. He didn't kill it first. Little skunk is tough. Thanks for watching. I hope you learned something. No reason to kill the skunk. They kill in-ground yellow jackets, and they're our friends overall. I see them as more beneficial than detrimental. Thanks for watching.